everybody starts the year with a New Year resolution. Everybody's got a clear-cut picture of what they want the year to look like. Everybody's got a vision, a dream, an aspiration. People have got vision boards. But many people don't realize all of those things, dreams, aspirations, vision board, goals, all of those things require courage. Show me a courageous man and I'll tell you a man who will conquer everything before him. Show me a man with all the dreams in the world who lacks courage and he might not move anywhere. The reality is, if you don't start moving, nothing changes. If you don't start doing, nothing changes. If you don't start acting, nothing will change. But in order for you to start something, you need courage. Courage is something that is very rare in our world. Many people would tend to believe what majority believe because it keeps them in the safe place, isn't it? If I say, okay, well, what does everybody believe? That's what they share. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want to be the sore tongue that's sticking out. I'm just going to, blend in nicely. Nobody was created to blend in. Everybody was created to stand out. But you need courage to stand out. And until you can stand out, you can't stand up. Reality is that everybody got to understand that. If I want to stand up one day and be tall anywhere that I believe I'm created to be in, I must have the courage to stand out. If I can stand out and not feel like I'm missing the group, I'm not there. I'm here, but I've got the courage to be there all by myself. I have to be there all by myself. The reality is that I've learned that when I look at races, for example, a race starts and there's like a big bunch of people. You see what you call Tour de France. When this cyclist starts, it's hundreds of cyclists that start. Amazingly, as the race goes on, the number keeps what? It just keeps reducing. The guys, they become a leader group, like a lead group, and then you've got the middle, and then you've got some other guys at the back. And as it goes on and on and on, eventually there becomes separation. What causes separation? Courage. One guy, one group has the courage to say, you know what, it's nice being here, but it's nicer forging ahead to something greater. If we have the courage to look at our success and say it's good to be successful, but I want to be significant. If I look at my struggle and I say, okay, I understand where I'm coming from, but I'm aspiring for more. Courage is the strength to keep on going as long as you're alive. To keep on pressing for something better, to believe that the world can be a better place, that I can be a better person. Because by the way, the world being a better place starts with me being a better person. That's the reality. Many people have great dreams of changing the world, but you can't change the world, you're not different. If you have the courage to be different, then you might be able to make the world a different place. If I don't have the courage to be different as a person, I cannot change anything in the world. That is reality. It takes courage to stand out, and if I can't stand out, I can't stand up. If I can't stand up, I can't lead anyone. But if I have the courage to stand out and say, it's okay, I'm not in the group, I'm all by myself, but I know that's where I'm meant to be. I have the courage to say, it's fine. If I'm by myself, it's okay. But many fear being the only one. Imagine I'm just the only one standing there saying, I believe, and the rest is where we don't. You know what we do sometimes? When we realize that other people say they don't, we sort of moonwalk nicely back into the group and say, it's safe to be with the multitude. But the world needs people who can stand up, who are courageous to say, even if I'm standing by myself, even if I'm all by myself, I realize if I don't have the courage to be different, I cannot make a difference. If I don't have the courage to be different, from my group, I can't make a difference. You know, I've always believed in that. If you have friends, associations, there are only two things happening in every association you've got. You are either changing them or they're changing you. If you're not influencing your group is influencing you. Either you believe it or not. Either you see it or you don't. You know, people have all sorts of groups. Oh, they're just my friends. And then there's not really happening, just friends. Reality of relationship is, relationships are meant to influence and change. If you are in an association, get it. Either you're changing them or they're changing you. And the difference there is courage. I'm in that group, but do I have the courage to speak up? You know, there's a lot of things going on in the world that is so unfair. You look at gender-based violence, for example. The reason is because people don't speak up. You've got a friend who's abusing his partner. You've got a friend who's abusing her partner, but you don't speak up because you're like, oh, well, I don't want to get into their personal space. The reality is, you are friends with that person. It doesn't get any more personal than that. But if you don't have the courage to be the one to speak up, you can't change that. And by the way, whatever you condone, you support. Whatever you support will continue. As a matter of fact, by not doing something, you have done something. That's the reality of life. By not doing something, you have done something.